Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahushai. Hey, Dwadi Abashim Yahushai. Salakia, let me open this. Get some light in here. Yeah, Dwadi Abashim Yahushai. For everything you've done, what you're doing now, sincere acknowledgements to the elders. And shalom to you brothers and sisters, right, in the truth, trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments, keeping faith, especially in these times. We're not even a week into 2024. What is it, the 5th right now, right? So we're not even a week in, and all we've seen is judgment go out. You know, these earthquakes over in Japan, that 7.6 that hit, you know, destroying so much. Over here, houses destroyed, over 2,000 homes have to be left. People being evacuated due to the level of flooding. You know, cars are floating in the water over here. The whole fields are completely flooded. That's why in some I'm going to read this article. It says cows drown in a flooded field. So the cattle and stuff are drowning due to the floods. The Heavenly Father's not playing around. So it says cows drowned in a flooded field, and rail lines and roads turn into rivers. Yeah, it's like literally like in certain places in the UK, it's like rivers. The roads have turned to rivers. Cars floating. There was one clip I see where the woman had a 3-year-old child in the car. She's tried to go under a bridge which was full of water. She's got the water so high that it's got her stuck in between the bridge, and she's got the car's filling up with water, and she's got a 3-year-old. Lucky enough, there was a man there to help her out of the situation. You know, I don't even know why she tried to go under that bridge anyway. The level or the height of the water, right? So it says cows drowned in flooded field, and rail lines and roads turn into rivers. Chaos across the UK as Thames and Trent break their banks, and Doge forces evacuations, triggers 302 flood warnings. So there's flood warnings all over the place now. Also, there's uproars of the people going on over there in Switzerland. Also, it says the Swiss are protesting and causing havoc at Rothschild's castle. Yeah, because everyone's fed up with these elites and these governing bodies, the ones that are running this place. They're fed up. They see that this place is going to shit. It's a complete mess. So this is why we must this is why we, right, as true believers, really need to stay as close as we can to the Lord right now, because the Heavenly Father spoke of these things, right? Let me grab that, because I did grab part of it yesterday, but hey, this is very relevant right now. You know, we're not meant to be, you know, even though it's edifying, you really got to be, like the scriptures say in Sirach 39:1, to be occupied in prophecy, right? And we see so much prophecies going forward, which indicates to us that we're in the last little bits of this wicked kingdom, man. The last bit of endurance from us, man. So we need to continue to endure. This is 2nd Ezra 9. I'm going to go straight to verse 3. It says, therefore, when thou shalt see an earthquake, so we see the earthquakes in the last 2 years, massive earthquake a few days ago in Japan. It says, therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes, so we've seen the earthquakes, right? The uproars of the people, yeah. Uproars in Ireland, there was uproars in Ireland a few weeks back. Last year or so, there's been uproars all over the place. But just yesterday in Switzerland, you know, the people of Switzerland are roaring against the governments. They was outside, what was it, the Rothschilds, what was it called? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It was called, Rothschild's castle, you know. So, hey, they're not happy, man, with what's going on, and you shouldn't be. That's why the scriptures tell us to arise and depart, for this ain't our rest. Yeah, because it's complete havoc and chaos here, complete confusion. So we need to have a sound mind by serving the Heavenly Father. We are hastening towards the kingdom, looking for, let me grab that. Yeah, because what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, man. We need to really be girded up in the scriptures right now, putting it off and making no tarry to turn on to the other one, putting it off from day to day, because suddenly the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai can come, you know, and that's a scary thing to fall into the hands of the living power. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth where dwelleth righteousness. Yeah, because this whole place has gone to shit. You know, this whole place is through, man. People stressed out. You know, people are going through mad depression and anxiety. You know, and this is why it's, when you read the scriptures, one of the scriptures in the NLT, it tells you to be anxious about nothing, you know. I think in the King James it reads, be careful of nothing. Like, we need to serve the Heavenly Father so these plagues don't hit us, these mental plagues that a lot of people are going through, physical plagues. You know, I heard that everyone that took that serpent's juice apparently have only got 3 to 5 years to live. Adon Ratazar, we're not even here that long, but this is what all the scientists are coming to the conclusion that anyone who took that has got 3 to 5 years. They got now they got a time. They got a number now given to them of how long they can live, man. And this is why it tells you to never trust thy enemy. Just like as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness. Let me continue reading this. 2 Peter 3 and 13. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth where dwelleth righteousness. And this is what we want. We want to dwell in a place where dwelleth righteousness. Everyone is upright in spirit. You know, where love, true love, is, where no pain is, where there's rest, right? Like it says in it says that in Revelations, the 21st chapter. Let me grab that. This is Revelation, the 21st chapter, and verse 4. This is what we want. It says, the Heavenly Father shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Yeah, we want those glorified bodies, that we want to be immortals. Adon Ratazar. We want to come out of this wicked flesh, this weak flesh, right? This sinful flesh. This is what we want out of. It says, shall wipe away the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. Yeah, there's not going to be no such thing as ADHD, bipolar. We're not going to be hearing these things in the kingdom, right? All these labels they put on stuff for these mental plagues and these spirits that are on people, you know. It says, there shall be no more sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. Yeah, we're not going to feel no pain, because over here in Babylon and, you know, US, wherever Esau's at, and just all around the globe, really, there's just pain and suffering, you know. So we're hastening towards that kingdom, man, where we won't have that pain. Heavenly Father said he's gonna wipe away the tears from our eyes. So we're gonna carry on. Look at that 144. So we're gonna carry on doing what we gotta do, Adon Ratazar, so we can get out of this place and get those glorified bodies, you know. So we grab this, because ultimately, if you're not serving the Heavenly Father and you're not on the right hand side of the Heavenly Father, you don't want nothing to do with being righteous and upright, which is the following of the commandments and the keeping the faith, then really you're setting up snares and traps for yourself. Really, you are you're digging your own pit. This is why I'm going to grab this, right? This is Sirach 27 and 26. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. So we got to be careful what we're sowing. It says, whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Right? It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. Yeah, so you know when they say that term, you're in too deep, when you get yourself into a situation you can't get out of. And normally that's always on the left-hand side, because this situation here with the Heavenly Father is what we're trying to get into. For the most part, when you are doing wickedness, you're kind of digging your own grave. And this is why it says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. Yeah, and like the scriptures say, you're mostly tormented by your own abominations and your wickedness, right? So you dig in your own grave if you're not serving the Heavenly Father. You're slowly digging it, right? You're digging a pit. So it says, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it come. Yeah, because all of a sudden, when you say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, you ain't gonna know. It says, he that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him. So all this wicked works you're doing out there, if you are, right, it's gonna come back to bite you, as they say. You know, that's why it says, consider this. Let me grab this. right? Which shalom to the brother Malakia, right? Because this is the brother's precept that he always brings out, right? This is Psalms chapter 50 and verse 22. It says, now consider this. So we need to consider our ways. It tells you that in the book of Haggai as well. Consider your ways. You know, we always struggling. What does it say? You sow much and you bring in, or you work lots and you bring in a little. Right? This is because we're serving our enemies, right? So let me continue. Psalms 50 and 22. It says, now consider this, ye that forget Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, lest I tear you in pieces, and there'll be none to deliver. Right? So we need to continue to serve the Heavenly Father, because we want to be delivered, we want to be saved, right? But if you forget the Heavenly Father, he say he's going to tear you in pieces, and this place will destroy you, right? Which is governed really by angels and then Yahweh Shai and then Yahweh. You know, Yahweh Shai, then the angels, right? And we're in this wicked flesh, man. So we're trying to seek what is righteous. So it says, now consider this, ye that forget Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, lest I tear you in pieces, and there'll be none to deliver. It says, whoso offer his praise, whoso offer his praise, glorify me. And it says, to him that ordereth his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So we need to make sure we're in a holy conversation and godliness. Like, what manner of person are you in this time, right? It says and him to that ordereth his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, if any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So we need to make sure everything that comes out of our mouth is wisdom. Where do we find wisdom? We find it through the scriptures, through the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is the beginning of wisdom, according to Psalms 111th chapter, right? So let me grab this. Right, this is Sirach 29 and 11. It says, lay up thy treasures according to thy commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. So we're not trying to search, especially in these times, search anything out here, trying to be profitable here. The only way we can be profitable here is by doing thus saith the Lord. It says you'll never do amiss when you serve the Heavenly Father, and you'll never be confounded, right? So we need to continue to do that, right? It says, lay up your treasures according to the commandments of the Most High. Yep. This is where our treasure should be. Where your heart is where your treasure is, right? Or vice versa. Yeah, where your heart is where your treasures are, right? So we need to lay up our minds, right, our lives into the scriptures, into the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. So gold ain't gonna be nothing compared to wisdom. Wisdom leads to immortality, right? So this is what we need to hasten towards. This is Psalms 119 and 5. It says, the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. See, it says the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. And this is what we're doing when we serve the Heavenly Father. We're actually shining our light. Hence why people look at you in a way like, hey, like you're some kind of celebrity or special, you know, and you're like, hey, I don't know this person from Adam, but you know, they just staring at you and stuff because there's a light glowing off of you. They feel like they know you. There's like a light, right? Because the Heavenly Father's word is like a lamp unto our feet, right? It says to light unto my path. Yeah, instead of walking around in the darkness, the Heavenly Father now puts that light there so you can see where you're going. You know, now you've got a sound mind. Now you see what your purpose is here. Because we didn't always know what our purpose was here. You know, now we've found our purpose and we're going to play it out to the best of our ability. We're going to apply it to ourselves, apply it to our life, right? So, yeah, the word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, right? This is Psalms 11 and 6. It says, upon the wicked shall rain snares, fire and brimstone and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. So we need to make sure we don't get mixed up in that. And we see this happening through everything that's going on over the world, the news, some of the news articles that I just read, right? Yeah, because that's because they're wicked. The Heavenly Father is raining snares upon them, right? It says fire and brimstone and a horrible tempest. Yeah, people are getting taken out. They'll call it natural disasters. The Heavenly Father is known by the judgment which he executeth. So this is the book of what is it? It's in Psalms, and I put this on the comment board of the elders thing yesterday. I thought it was real powerful. So let me bring this out and then close out through the Spirit. Shalom to the brother Yahweh Kawa Nup. Shalom to the elder Yahweh Shabakatah. Right, so let me grab, I believe it's Psalms 132 is what I brought out. Let me check. Psalms. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 132. And I'll start at verse 13. It says, "For the Adawan have chosen Zion, he have desired it for his habitation." I'm going to jump down to verse 16. "I will also clothe her priests with salvation." Yep, beautiful. It says, "I will also clothe her priests with salvation." This is what we have hope in. We really hope the Heavenly Father is going to clothe us with salvation. It says, "And her saints shall shout aloud for joy." It says, "There will I make the horn of David to bud." Right? Yeah, the raising up of the house of David. When something buds, it's growing, right? And we are all growing in the spirit, right? And it's beautiful, and the Wadi Al Bashim Yahushai for that, right? It says, "I will also clothe her priests with salvation, and her saints shall shout aloud for joy. There will I make the horn of David to bud. I have ordained a lamp for mine anointed." Yep, that light, that purity, that white stone. You know, this is what we haste towards, right? It says, "His enemies will I clothe with shame, but upon him shall his crown flourish." And this is what we want ultimately, us to flourish and receive those crowns, right? And we understand the wicked are going to be clothed with shame. And as we see all the judgment going out now, we really need to be circumspect and how we're moving, talking to myself first and foremost, because it's going to be non-stop judgment, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better. Before we get to that kingdom, we have to go through Jacob's trouble, right? Adonai Ratazar, we received that mark, right? That the war, which keeps us exempt from the judgment that is going to hit this place, which we see hitting right now. So Adonai Ratazar, I'm going to close out there. Hopefully it was edifying, comforting, or exhorting. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Shalom.